Hi, and welcome to the LesParis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM.
Hello, and welcome back to the Les Paris podcast. You're listening to episode 94 of the Les Paris podcast. Yesterday I talked about ice hockey. Today I'd like to talk about some very, very funny things. Electric-free fridges. Electric-free fridges. These are wonderful things. It's a machine, but it doesn't have moving parts. So maybe it's not a machine. Anyway, these things can keep your, whatever you want, cool. Usually people put food in the fridge. Usually. That's what I do, and that's what 99% of people in their homes do. But 99% of people in the homes use electricity to make their fridge go. No electricity, no cooling, and the fridge is not really a fridge anymore. I decided to do a little research to save the environment, and I found something that doesn't use electricity, but it still keeps things cool. It's really quite simple. Now, there's a fancy name for it. Fancy but simple. I can't remember the name, and I didn't research before this podcast, but if you search on the internet, you can find electric-free fridges with instructions to make them. Let me describe what I did. I went to the home hardware store, just a hardware store, and I bought 2 clay plant pots. Okay, these are different sizes. One pot is big, and the other pot is several sizes smaller. So this small pot can fit inside the big pot easily, and there's a little room to spare. Then I bought sand. Now, you take all this stuff home, and in the bottom of the big pot, you put 2 centimeters of sand. Okay? Then you put the small pot inside the big pot, on top of the sand. There should be 1 or 2 centimeters space between the walls of the 2 plant pots, so you could put your fingers down there. You fill that space with sand, so you have a small plant pot, and then sand, and then a big plant pot. That's basically the electric fridge. After that, you put things inside it, cover it with a big cloth, and make the cloth wet. That will keep your food 10 degrees cooler than the room, but it needs a dry area and it needs a wind to make it go. There you are. We've come to the end of episode 94 of the Les Paris podcast. Today's episode was about electric-free fridges. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about chamomile.